The only reason I'm not going live for this message is because I don't want to talk to anybody. Really, where I shine is live stream broadcasting, but sometimes the interaction is more of a distraction. Most people don't realize what a delicate balance I maintain. Little things that you might not think are much, like the little red spot on my neck. Or the other day when I was hiking and I joked about we're going to pretend that's not a butterfly shape. I don't get them very often anymore, but that was a malar rash. These are things that you got to watch for with lupus. They're usually indicators that something not good is going on. A buddy of mine said in recent months, there is no break coming. Unless you've been through this, it's not going to make that much sense. And I have unpopular opinions, because I've said before that I'm not waiting for a cure. Let me explain. Your body has the ability to mend itself. There aren't cures for any disease. Sometimes your body needs an assist, and so medicine can help with that, or natural things like nutrition and supplements can help with that. You're giving your body what it needs to still mend itself. When it stops being able to mend itself, you die. I mean, that's every human on the planet ever in existence. I'm not going to waste my time and energy waiting and hoping for a doctor to come up with something to magically make me perfectly well. That's not my reality. And that's okay. Some of us just have this kind of path in life. What I want understood at every turn and every event is none of my content is ever to garner sympathy. In fact, I really hate that. I don't like seeing crying emojis on my posts. I don't like people to say, I'm sorry that you're sick or whatever. Don't be sorrowful. I have a pretty good life. There was a time when I didn't. But I've worked very hard to get to where I'm at. And so when I see people lamenting my life-threatening illness, it's like, oh my God, breathe, you'll be okay. Those of us living with these things, this is our routine. This is norm for us. And there's a lot of people who don't have a handle on it, but I kind of do. I've already been through the whole facing your own mortality situation, because one of my diagnoses was a heart condition. Is it possible? Sure. This disease could come for me again in a way that is so intense that maybe there would be nothing I could do that would be sufficient. I don't know. But if it happens, we'll find out. I'm gonna fight either way. Let me ask you this though. If you're following me, you value my content, I hope. But if I'm not here tomorrow, what do you remember? Is what you remember gonna be the girl with lupus because she died? I swear to all that is good and holy, if something ever happens to me, if you say, at least she's not suffering anymore, I will haunt you. Don't do that. I am not suffering. Pain is inevitable. Sooner or later, it touches all of us. Suffering is optional. Suffering is a choice. Suffering is not something that's inflicted on you. It has nothing to do with your health conditions or your circumstances. Suffering is a choice. It's not how you feel, it's how you respond. The other day when I got back to the bottom of the Mount Baden-Powell Trail, I got to the steepest part, and it's hard pack with loose sand on top of it, and every single time I hike that thing, I slip, I slide. Only twice have I fallen. This was the worst one. I said that I fell, but I didn't really explain all of that. I got tangled up in my trekking poles. I landed on my knees. I slipped. I bruised a bunch of stuff. I had sore muscles from it. I was going to have sore muscles from the hike anyway. It just added to the issue. I didn't break anything. I didn't tear anything. I didn't sprain anything. That is a win. It's so popular these days to say failure is a part of success. It's part of the process. You don't fail until you quit. I didn't fail. I fell. I climbed that mountain. I made that summit. A lot of things in me didn't want to. I hit that wall so many times of, maybe just today isn't the day. Maybe I ought to turn around. A couple miles is good enough. Maybe I'm not there yet. Maybe I'm not ready. You know what I did? I said, stop it. Shut up. I am not walking away from this mountain with my first summit fail. And I didn't. Because I didn't quit. You're going to fall down. It's going to hurt. Physically, metaphorically, doesn't matter. Yeah. But that's not failure. Get up. If I can do this, so can you. And there are times when I look at other people that I look up to and I say, if you can do this, so can I. In a lot of ways, I'm one of those people who's a lone wolf. But I cannot be that, and I cannot do this if I am truly alone. Relationships are important. I got some friendships that keep me going. If you don't have that, you better start finding it. Last thought. Living your best life is an internal choice, not an external circumstance. If you're waiting for everything to fall into place and be perfect, you're going to be waiting a long time, because that's just not how life is. It's not going to happen, and you're missing it. You are missing the opportunities. You are missing the moments that mean the most, that mean anything. That's all I got to say this morning. There's a lot that I'm not sharing about where I'm at, what I'm doing, things I'm training for. I'm not going to be able to hide it for much longer, because the weight loss is starting to show in my face again. So you're going to know. It shows in my arms. It's obvious that I'm working really hard. My doctor noticed it. I had an appointment recently. So, I'll catch everybody up when I'm to the point where I'm happy with it and I've got something serious to show for it, but I know you guys can see that there are changes happening. So, yeah, I've dropped some weight. It's going to be a lot more. So I appreciate those of you who support and have stayed by me for so long. You are part of my why. So thank you.